In the heart of Seattle, Yarn Dragon is more than just a yarn store. It's a space built around making, creativity, and community. Today, Yarn Dragon has two locations, one in the lower floor of Pike Place Market and a factory store in Pioneer Square, each offering a place for people to slow down, find inspiration, and connect with one another. At the center of it all is Jonathan Berner, the maker and mind behind Yarn Dragon.
I was so miserable in my job in corporate America that I ultimately started looking for a way to turn my obsession with knitting into a career. I asked people in the know, and they said that dyeing yarn was the way to do it, so I got into it.
What started as a creative outlet slowly became something more, a way to rebuild, one skein at a time. And as demand grew, so did the possibility of turning that passion into a livelihood.
I started as a wholesaler selling direct to boutique yarn shops and found enough success quickly enough that by June of that year, I left my grown-up job and have been supporting myself with yarn ever since.
Yarn Dragon carries a variety of yarns, from soft natural fibers like merino and alpaca to bright playful blends, seeking fibers that inspire creativity and feel good to work with. John runs Yarn Dragon with a small team, including his sister, each contributing to operations, dyeing, and knitwear production, making the shop both personal and collaborative.
We hand dye all of the yarn ourselves. We also take that hand dyed yarn and sell it direct to people who like to knit or crochet with it, but then we also turn it into knitwear. That's been a fascinating evolution over the last few years, exploring that and a much broader audience than just people who knit. There's a lot of people who wear clothes.
Beyond choosing the right yarn, color is at the heart of what makes each skein special. At Yarn Dragon, the dyeing process is hands-on, deliberate, and a little bit magical. It starts with preparing the skeins and soaking them overnight so they're ready to take on color. The next day, the yarn is dyed using different methods. Once dyed, the yarn is steamed to set the color and lock in its vibrancy. The yarn is then rinsed and hung to dry. And on the final day, each skein is labeled and sent out. Now, each skein is ready to spark creativity and connect with the people who choose it. At Yarn Dragon, community is as important as the yarn itself. Every visit is a chance to connect, whether it's with friends, neighbors, or fellow makers discovering something new. The annual Puget Sound Local Yarn Store Tour brings together yarn shops from across the city, fostering collaboration, support, and shared celebration.
It is an incredible group of 24, 25 shops, ranging all the way down from Renton all the way up into Bellingham. It's a huge event. For some shops, it's their biggest weekend of the year. It's a really incredible opportunity to be a part of this community. We also have the Seattle Knitters Guild, which is an incredible group of people who meet every month to build community and build education too.
COVID brought challenges and unexpected opportunities for Yarn Dragon. With in-person sales paused, John found new ways to grow the business and connect with makers.
Things were obviously super slow at the market. We didn't reopen for 4 months after we closed, and once we did, it was very quiet at the market. But that meant that I had lots of yarn hanging around, and it meant I had lots of time. So I was able to take this knitting machine, and again, it took quite a while for me to figure out how to use the darn thing. But once I did, I was able to start producing knitwear, and it connected with people quickly. As soon as I put it out on the shelf, people were buying it. And as soon as I developed a new product, people wanted more of it. So it really opened up a whole new growth avenue, and really, I think, a whole new area for me to expand into.
Beyond the shop floor, Yarn Dragon connects with makers far and wide online. John focuses on keeping his social media positive, sharing what excites him, and offering a glimpse of who he is without oversharing.
That easily takes up a quarter of my life at this point. whether I'm at work or not. Everything, I'm always looking for social media content. And these days, my first thought is, oh, I got to get my camera out and record this disaster. This is great content.
Some posts unexpectedly resonate, with multiple videos about the men's knitting retreat going viral with over 700,000 views, highlighting the shop's playful, creative spirit. Even small gestures like his instructional series of videos called Quick Knit Reminders help build connection and community.
So when it comes to my social media and my approach to it, my first concern is really just keeping it as positive as I can. Social media is so easy to fall into just intense negativity and toxic behavior. I do try to also show people who I am as a human and offer some level of vulnerability without becoming oversharing or overpersonal, because it's possible to do that. And I have crossed a threshold in social media where I am getting occasional messages that are kind of creepy from people that are like, hey, you don't know me well enough to say that, sir. Thank you very much.
Through social media, Yarn Dragon extends its community beyond Seattle, turning each post, photo, or video into an invitation to create, share, and belong. So, what's in the future for Yarn Dragon as it continues to grow?
It's hard for me to decide which of the amazing options I have in front of me to pursue. I've come to this really exciting place where things are blossoming. You know, it's like I've been cultivating this little seed for more than a decade. And in the past year, you know, it's finally, I mean, the leaves have shot out and now I'm really starting to see flowers blossom. So I, over the next several years, am looking at potentially new locations. What I would really love to do is find like a high-end shopping area and really focus on our knitwear. I'm also excited to continue building connection with community through volunteering, whether it's doing things like this interview with UW or mentoring high school students in their class projects, and teaching classes at Yarn Dragon, and just sort of continuing the growth of the fiber community.
Looks like a little bit. This one's also
like
really
maybe
pretty.
they are then. Maybe like he weaves in like bits and pieces as
it's
he's
like a
making
donut, bro.
the yarn.
Fuck, I'm hungry
Maybe it's
now.
like that.
Oh wait, mulberries.